We're going to look at how we use Tango Workplace to optimize space in a building. We'll start with our legacy tower and review utilization over the past quarter. On average, peak occupancy is 63%, meaning no more than 114 spaces are used at one time. We've set an 80% capacity target in order to give a capacity buffer, which then leaves us with 32 available spaces to optimize. This is our free at peak number. Next, we'll examine floor-level utilization. On the second floor, with 67 spaces, we again see a 63% average peak and 80% target. That means we have 12 underutilized spaces we can free up or reassign. We can also go deeper into specific departments with our floor plan insights. For example, business services was allocated 18 spaces, but only uses 6 at peak. With an 80% target, we can free up 8 spaces here. Similarly, for other departments, the system identifies where we can add or reduce capacity, like increasing space for financial performance management, where the current allocation is too tight. Once adjustments are identified through predictive analytics, we create space requests, either through workflows or manually. For business services tech, for example, we're removing 7 workstations and 1 office. These requests feed into an optimization scenario for the floor. The optimization engine uses predictive analytics and a bin packing algorithm to reassign spaces. After running it, we can view the current and optimized floor plan result. Business services tech, for example, is now reduced by 8 spaces. And we've improved adjacency for several departments while creating contiguous free space in the middle of the floor. Once optimized, clients can review, tweak, and apply these scenarios to their floor plans. The changes flow into core space management, providing full visibility and flexibility as business needs evolve.